Hello everyone, VJ's back with another review. This is At the Table playing cards, inspired by the At the Table live lecture series from Murphy's Magic, I believe it is. I've known for a long time that Penguin Magic has a live lecture series that they do every month on their website via live stream. But apparently Murphy's Magic has the same thing called At the Table, and they designed these decks as a result of that. You see the At the Table Live Lecture Series logo with the 4 pips, and it says At the Table, finest quality playing cards. The green one is a standard, and there's, I believe, 3,500 printed. This gold one is a limited signature edition, which has only 1,500 printed. Fronts are the same, everything is pretty much the same. On one side, you got USPC info, says it's made by the USPC. The other side, Murphy's Magic Playing Card Company. Oddly enough, this one's bigger writing than this one. Top, you just see the pattern, which is basically a diamond pattern. Reminds me of the pro gambling casino cards. The bottom on this one, you see the pattern. This one, you get the Murphy's Magic logo. Not sure why it's different, but it is. And in the backs, they both say At the Table Live Lecture Series on the bottom. And you see the pattern on the green one, which is the back design. And this one, you see the back design, which has a bunch of signatures on it, including Eric Jones, Patrick Kuhn, Joshua J. Hannibal, whoever that is, and a couple others I'm not familiar with. You get to the flaps. This one has a pattern on it, and you got the Murphy's Magic logo in there, the double M. This one, oddly enough, there's nothing on there. I don't know why that is, why it's different. It makes no sense. And Murphy's Magic logo on there again. Inside you do get some ad cards. This one says, get 4 lectures for the price of 2. Get a VIP membership at your favorite Magic dealer. And here's your back design. It's just a simple casino style back design with white borders, almost like a sneaker back. There's another ad card. Join us every week live with the biggest names in Magic. See the lineup at murphysmagic.com/at-the-table. And you see the logo again. Jokers, pretty simple. Say Joker in the 2 corners. And then you get that At the Table logo. And the other one is identical. I should mention these decks were actually designed by Lance Miller. There's a name we haven't heard in a long time. He hasn't produced any decks, designed any decks since the Axe Raiders, which was a couple years ago. So it's nice to see him back. However, there is a limited amount of actual design in these decks, which makes me question a little bit of why he's, claiming he did the artwork on this or designed these, because there just really isn't that much design to them. But it is what it is, and it's nice to see him back. Ace of Spades is that. It's a standard bicycle Ace of Spades with green coloring, aqua coloring really, or the teal color. It says Bicycle 808, and on top, United States Playing Card Company, maybe you say on the bottom. Court cards, more of the same. Spades and clubs have greenish colors or aqua colors, whatever. Hearts and diamonds have orange and gold colors and red colors. That's what you get. And then the number cards are completely standard. Well, hearts and diamonds do have a darker color than usual. It's not the bright red color we're used to. Again, bicycle stock, Ericus and Finis, good quality decks. No problem there. I do understand the standard faces and simple, Ace of Spades and Jokers, and that is because they're intended to be used for Magic and potentially cardistry, so that completely makes sense to have standard, recognizable court cards and faces. So that's what you get for that one. Let's look at the signature edition very quickly. You get the same ad cards, and everything else is the same on the faces. The only difference is the backs. On this one, way too much going on in the backs. You get the same pattern. You get all those signatures we talked about, and a couple others I'm not familiar with. And if you look closely, it's got the At the Table logo in there, which makes it look like a casino deck, which is fine. But then you got all these signatures on there. which I find questionable. Personally, there's way too much going on in there with all the signatures and whatnot. By the way, it is a one-way back design in case you haven't figured that out. My opinion is that this at the table logo should have been on the other deck to give it a little something more and keep this one simple and clean because they have all the signatures. This way it's just got way too much going on in my opinion. But outside of that, it's pretty cool. It would actually be nice if they actually had signatures, or at least one signature, authentic signature, real signature on the back of each deck instead of just, you know, printed signatures, but it's better than nothing. But yeah, I mean, it would have been added a lot more to this deck if it actually had an official signature on it from one of these people. But anyways, is what it is. Good quality decks. Good for whatever you want to use them for. Magic, cardistry, playing cards, etc., etc. You can get these at collectibleplayingcards.com right now. Use the code VJOSE and get 10% off your order. Do it. I will see you next time with more.